So what does this 32-year-old virgin who's never been kissed dream about? Okay, so today is Monday, 27 October 2025, and here I, Tanis, she, her, hers of Seattle, share a trio of my dreams. 1, a dance with Jesse Eisenberg in front of Elvis Presley in a formal dance floor setting. 2, a solo sailing of the Atlantic Ocean, east to west, using a wooden ship. And 3, racing a 2-wheel vehicle I build against the 2-wheel vehicle I built for Jared Leto. So let's go through these one by one. 1, a dance with Jesse Eisenberg in front of Elvis Presley in a formal dance floor setting. So I could see this being like a really high scale dinner, and I'm there with Elvis Presley, and I'm in this beautiful, I'm a size 0, you know, and it's this beautiful black dress, and it has beads kind of on the bottom hem of the dress, and I'm like, I pick up the dress and there's the beads on the bottom of the hem, and Jesse Eisenberg asks me for a dance, and Elvis is pissed and just stares and glares, and Eisenberg and I somehow manage to make it through the entire dance, even if Elvis Presley challenges him to take his spot. He challenges Jesse Eisenberg. So that's a dream of mine. Okay, and I predict, not guess, that's right, I predict that in that moment, in that dance, I would feel beautiful, and I would dance with a beautiful man, Jesse Eisenberg. Okay. Dream 2. A solo sailing of the Atlantic Ocean east to west using a wooden ship. This has actually reached a level where it does have a standalone video. Although the Jesse Eisenberg, I ate a box of Junior Mints and even put up, this one is was inspired by, that kind of thing. Jesse Eisenberg. So he has a Junior Mints video dedicated to him, though that wasn't title level. But sailing the Atlantic Ocean, so this would be in honor of carrying on the legacy of my ancestor, English, British, ancient Briton, Matthew Fuller, who sailed the ocean solo east to west in the early to mid 1600s using a wooden ship. So carrying on that legacy. Yes, that would be it's athletic, but I'd say in putting it in proper context in my life, less about athletics and more about my own self-experimentation on my heart, my cardiology and physiology stuff of there's could I actually do it in terms of my own self-regulation systems? Yes. So I'd be Europe to North America. Not quite like kitty corner across the Atlantic Ocean. Because I'm Euro Native American and I'm North American Native American, so from one of my continental ancestral origins to another. So there we go. And then the third dream, racing a 2-wheel vehicle I build against a 2-wheel vehicle I build for Jared Leto. Should I make that more specific? I'm going to keep that at phrasing level to see do people engage. So the 2-wheel vehicle I build, the first one I refer to is one I build for myself. Okay, but I have Jared Leto as my guy, so I don't know, I build it for myself and then I use it and then it's gone because he's like, well, I want to use your vehicle instead. So that's why I chose that build for myself. But that the squirrels go, we're gonna figure out how to drive it. We sat multiple on a tractor in the backyard already. We're working on it, Mom. So, for real, they were sitting, looking at the wheel, looking at the stick shift and stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, they're going to drive off the tractor, the squirrels. And so, if I design it right, maybe they could. So one I build for Jared Leto and one I build for myself. And I build mine first with my color, which is kind of a yellow-orange color. And then for him, he can... If he really likes red, but he's like, but I also like your color. So if he wants to decide on if he wants my color or not, then I could build mine first, and then he can be like, okay, I want one of your color, or I want one of my color, and we get help with the building of a Tron Games venue to race in that builds into the ground to take advantage of my Bachelor of Science in Geology and Geophysics, minor in Mathematics, and the building will be build into the ground, so down, building down instead of building up, and it's a vertically, diagonally tiered, straightaway course that's solid black, kind of metallic material, very long, and it's tiered like if you are familiar with the Kimberley pipe, where the rock type kimberlite was named after, which is a diamond-bearing rock, volcanic rock, in South Africa, in Africa. So build it like the mines of the Kimberley pipe, in mining more generally. It's a big hole in the ground, but there are tiers. In an active mine, there are tiers, so different levels of the mineral resource can be reached, and so build it like a mine in that sense, and then erase our vehicles there. So there we go. That's what this 32-year-old virgin who's never been kissed dreams about. A trio of dreams: a dance, a sail, a ride.